welcome back to the show. Okay, so we won't have any spoilers on today's show if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, but we do have some cuties whose endgame is to get adopted. Lisa, please tell us about adorable Odin and Loki.
Odin and Loki came in together, actually 3 huskies came in together, from an owner who can no longer care for them, so brought them to us to take good care of them, a home. Odin and Loki are on the buddy system. They do everything together, and they're hilarious. If you get one of those leashes that's a Y, they will just take you right down the street together. Loki here has 1 brown eye and 1 blue eye, as you can see in the camera. Oh, good boy. And Odin has 2 blue eyes. So this beautiful pair needs to be adopted together, and huskies really aren't designed for the heat of Arizona, so they need to be indoor dogs. These 2 are probably going to need some adjustment. They were outdoor dogs, which just isn't appropriate for huskies in Arizona. So please be patient with them while you teach them the rules of indoors. And also keep in mind that these guys need to be brushed, and huskies have a lot of dog hair. My husky fans out there know as soon as you brush them, you're going to get a bunch of dog hair. So take them outside, brush them, and then bring them back in and love on them.
Oh my God, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, ladies, for showing them off. And every week we tell you about amazing stories of survival thanks to our Second Chance Animal Trauma team. This is one of those stories. Lucy was brought to AHS by a Good Samaritan as an injured stray. Her injuries led our medical team to believe she was hit by a car, including chipped and missing teeth, road rash, tissue exposure, open wounds, and puncture wounds. This 9-year-old cane terrier was taken right into our animal trauma hospital, where she was treated for her wounds and had a splenectomy, and was then sent to recover in a foster heroes home. After more than a month in our care, little Lucy found her forever family. Wags for Dr. Schaub and vet techs Miracle and Tori for giving Lucy the world-class care she deserved. Last year, more than 11,000 pets were treated in our trauma hospital, from minor wounds on kitties to intensive treatment for senior dogs like Lucy. Each and every pet is given the best care possible by our medical team. And hopefully we have some bunny lovers out there. We all know that Royal Norman here at 3TV is a fan of rabbits. Unfortunately, he's missing this one today. But who wouldn't love sweet Oreo, Janine?
Oreo is the tiniest little. It's the cutest thing. He was found in a parking lot abandoned by a Good Samaritan. And so they took him in, and they actually kept him for about 2 weeks trying to find a home for them. And it just didn't work out. So they brought him to us, and they figured we could find a home, and I know we will, because he is just absolutely gorgeous. His markings are beautiful. And they're the easiest pet to have. You just make sure you have a cage that has a flat bottom, nothing that their feet can get stuck in, and they just need the Timothy hay is a big part of their diet, so they need to definitely have that in their cage with them at all times. Good quality pellets. They like to be where the family is, so put their cage close to where they can see the action, because they're super social, and they definitely need time out of their cage every single day, and their teeth constantly grow, so you need to give them appropriate, like, wooden toys, and there's things for them to chew on. Then it's like a natural file, keeps their teeth at a nice length. So he just needs to find a home that'll give him some love and attention, and he doesn't need to be in a parking lot. That was just terrible, because they do not live like the regular ones you see in the desert. They're domesticated animals, so someone has to come check out this little squirt.
Oh my goodness, so cute. Thank you so much for that, Janine and Oreo. And last week we had a pup from Texas who was just barely up for adoption after a very long road of recovery. And this week we have another amazing girl who had a similar journey. Please tell us about this sweetheart, Perry.
Yeah, right, Kelsey. That was back in October of last year when we took Wendy off the truck from the Best Friends organization that rescued these doggies from Texas. We took in over 40 animals at that time. And to be honest with you, I had no idea that Wendy was still with us. I remember taking her off the truck, so kudos to the organization for keeping her for this long, and kudos to foster hero Natalie, who had Wendy in her home for quite a while. She came down with heartworm, which is a very, very bad disease, not particularly prevalent in Arizona. It is a mosquito-driven. But remember, she's from Texas, so doesn't mean you can ignore it here in Arizona, but very, very prevalent in Texas. So she came in, she needed some foster care, and she went off to Natalie's house. She also had some puppies in tow, and oh my God, they were gorgeous. They were white, they looked like little polar bears. They have gotten adopted. Wendy has been around, like I said, since October, has been, ill for a while. She's all good now. She needs a home. She's been waiting forever. Please give this girl a home. She is so sweet.
Oh my goodness, yes she is. Thank you so much. And AHS is in desperate need of bottle baby kitten fosters, and we'll need fosters for quite a few months. Well, next Saturday, May 11th, from 1 to 3 p.m., we're hosting an in-person bottle baby foster training workshop at our Sunny Slope campus. Learn to bottle feed with hands-on experience and how to foster at home. AHS welcomes you to join our foster training workshops. Oops, I already said that. I'm just going to keep on repeating myself. Just kidding, you guys. For kittens under 5 weeks old, you can definitely learn how to properly care for them. All of the information is right there. We need you to RSVP, and it's required to join, as well as making sure that you've completed the online foster hero orientation at azhumane.org/foster. We hope to see you there. Now we're going back to Cali. Well, maybe we're not going there, but this calico would sure love to go home today.
Yeah, well, we're not going anywhere very fast with Miss Callie here. She has just been sleeping in my hands. She loves the chin scratches. I have never seen a kitten just lay here like this with all the chaos that's going on in the studio. So that tells you what you're going to get with little 9-week-old Callie. She's definitely going to be a lap cat. She's going to be an easy one for somebody to adjust to, because I think she's just going to be on you all the time. But she was surrendered to us by somebody who had too many pets and an unexpected litter. So they kept her until she was big enough, and she now is up for adoption, little 9-week-old. But if you do find yourself in a situation with too many pets, please reach out to us. We can always find homes for these little sweethearts.
And don't change that channel. We have an adorable little boy who is sure to make you as happy as a clam. We'll introduce you to Jax after